Hey guys, I just wanted to put this quick video together. Yeah, I'm out here on my swing. I'm at my new house. Life is good. Couldn't get any better. Got some woods now, no more city views. Nothing wrong with the city, but now I get peace and quiet. I can make a video out here. You might hear the nature, the birds are chirping, and it's 70 degrees in February. So how can you beat that? Anyways, I wanted to make this video real quick to kind of sum up my 1 year at eXp. In about a week, that will be my 1 year, but I received an email yesterday, which was an awesome email to receive. It made me feel really good. It was a production award. So eXp has what they call an icon award, and that's for people that do 20 transactions after they cap. And essentially what that is, they give me a certain amount in company stock. It has a vesting period, but essentially I can make a pretty good amount back in that company stock towards what I paid into the company throughout my 1 year. So that's what happened yesterday. And now let's kind of talk about why I joined eXp and why I left William Ravis. So at William Ravis, being on a team, most of you know that's how I started. There wasn't a good amount of work-life balance. It was pick up the phone, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, 6:30 in the morning on a weekend. If that phone's ringing, you pick it up. That's fine. Some people want to live their lives like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's how you want to work and that's how you run your business, I'm not telling you not to, right? Me, I know there's more that I want in life than to be strapped on the phone. As it is, I'm already stuck on the phone for a majority of the day, and I'm still working weekends, which that's part of this job. That's what I signed up for. I knew that, and I'm okay with doing that. But there's got to be a limit, and not only is that for just my mental health and other agents' mental health, it's for me, my family, my loved ones. I want to be able to say I'm around, and I'm not just stuck working all the time. That's actually why I got out of the 2 jobs that I was working. I was working a full-time job at Electric Boat in Groton. I worked there for about 5 years, and then I was at the Coast Guard Academy washing dishes, and that was for 4 years. There's nothing wrong with washing dishes. There's nothing wrong with working on a boat. There's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's, right? If you're making the money that you need to live and you're comfortable and you're happy, that's all that matters. You don't have to make 100 grand to be somebody. You don't have to make 60 grand to be somebody. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. I've been lucky enough to kind of find my inner peace with what I'm doing and where I'm at. Being into multifamily investing has definitely helped, but not to get off the subject. Work-life balance was huge, and being on a team, I didn't have that, and most of the other team agents did not have that. And not to say that it's because it wasn't allowed, but in a way it wasn't, and it was not taught at all. It was pick up the phone. It's 6:30 in the morning on Saturday, pick it up. It's 8 o'clock at night on a Friday night, pick it up. Those are the best people to talk to. That was the message. And not that the message was wrong. The message wasn't wrong. My girlfriend picked up the phone at, I think, 7 in the morning on a Saturday one time. And, it was a great lead. And, the client is good friends with both of us now. And, we go out to dinner. We watch them play live music, everything. So it's not that the message was wrong, but it was the fact that we weren't allowed to even be comfortable, to do what we would please. The next thing was really the compensation plan, right? So 50-50 is not wrong. There is no wrong or right when it comes to business. You know, a broker's business can be seen differently than an agent's business, because the broker's in the business to bring agents. And that's what a lot of people don't really understand yet, which is very, very surprising. Um, the broker's job is to bring agents in so you can close deals for them. And that's how they make money. They supply you with leads, you close the deals, they get paid. That's what it is, right? Me, I'm a solo agent. I like to sell real estate. I like to help I like to help buyers and sellers. I'm not in the recruiting business. So that's not what I want to do. It's a totally different job and a somewhat different title. So anyways, 50-50 is not wrong, but that's where I was at. And a lot of the business that I was generating was being generated on my own. So, for example, to make it clear for you, I could go sell my mom and dad's house. I could go sell my sister a house. I could go sell cousin Joe a house. And even though that's my immediate family, and even though I generated that lead, I'm only getting 50% of the commission, aka the paycheck, which in my eyes is not fair. You know, as a new agent, that's fair if you're being helped and guided through the transaction. But I didn't need that. So that's the problem that I had with it. The next thing was the way that things were really structured with recognition. If you had a listing, you know, your name didn't pop up. If you had a listing, your face didn't pop up. And, you know, as a listing agent and a solo agent, the direct calls you generate on your leads is extremely important. You know, every listing you should be getting at least 3 buyers. That's the goal, right? And, you know, if your face and your number and your name is not being shown on that listing, how are you going to generate the other business? You're not. The other business either goes to the team or it goes to the team leader. And this has nothing against team leaders. This is strictly, you know, this is my opinion on everything. This is what I went through. And, you know, if I can help an agent that's going through what I was going through a year ago, then this video was helpful. And I just want it to be helpful for somebody. But that was really my biggest gripe about where I was before. And joining eXp has really opened a bunch of doors. You know, my network has grown significantly with, you know, people all across the country. I mean, we've got top producers in California that, you know, host a Monday Zoom call, and they just go over every tactic that they have, which is for buyers, sellers, investors, just to help little guys like me, the solo agent, and even to help other team leaders to grow their teams and their business. So it's incredible the people that I've been able to, you know, come across and be able to say I learned from. Just the organic lead generation that these guys teach is unbelievable. And I know nobody in my area is doing what these guys are doing. And to me, that's exciting because that gives me the opportunity to do something new. Whether it works right away or not is one thing, but to be able to implement it and to test that out and just be able to do something different than call up Zillow or call up Realtor.com and say, hey, I'll give you $500 a month. Let me know who signed up on your website. I don't want to do that. That's not who I am. I want to attract people that are going to see me and going to want to work with me. That's my overall goal. But eXp has helped me tremendously, you know, from an income standpoint, a networking standpoint, and just an overall business growth standpoint. And, you know, if you're right now, if you're on the fence about where you currently are and you're thinking about making a move, chances are it's probably because you need to. If you have any questions, you know, eXp related, I'm more than happy to talk to you about my experience so far. You know, this video is at 10 minutes now, so you probably have already gotten a piece of what I'm talking about with eXp. And you know, if you want to just talk overall business, I'm happy to do that also. But this video was just to go out there, you know, a 1 year progress video of kind of how things have really changed, and the real estate market in a whole has changed in the last year, and it's changed significantly. And I don't I don't know how many of these, you know, newer agents, I don't know how they're gonna do without the right training, without the right tools. It's definitely going to be interesting, and that's nothing against the new agents. I really hope they all succeed. Um, it's just times like this, you know, when things get tough, people run, and what they say is, if it was easy, then everybody would do it. I'm going to leave it off with that. If you ever want to talk, if you ever want to have a conversation, my number is 860-300-0146. I'll talk to you soon.